I think about the children of Israel leaving Egypt. What kind of instruction did they have leave, And we don't know to what extent God was directing Moses in terms of a map or anything like that. But, they left, they obeyed, and they got out. And then what? And now we're up against the Red Sea. Well, did none of us know where that sea was? Like, didn't somebody stop to think, aren't we headed in the direction of the sea? Like, what are we going to do over there? And here they get to the sea and God says, cross it. Could they see themselves on the other side? It doesn't say they could, because they all started complaining. And what'd you bring us here to kill us for? And once they made the first step, once they took the action and got into the water, is when he parted it for them. And then they could see. And I think that's the thing, that when this is where God's leading, like the commitment is there, then you got to take the action. Oh, we can't make a trip until we finish harvesting this crop and sell it and save up all the money. So we got money they didn't do that. They just left and took the step into the water. And then he parted it. I probably would have told you were nuts had you told me at 18 or 25 even that I was going to be a business owner and not a missionary. And yet I am very much more a missionary now than I ever was before. I just don't bear that title officially. And God had to get me here to show me that next step. He had to get us to Mexico to show us Campeche. He had to get us to Campeche to show us the homeschool stuff. He had to get us doing all of that to show us the broader ministry online. It's like when you let him take the wheel, when he's the pilot, he's the driver, and you're like, oh, wow, we're headed to the beach. I can see it out the front window. And all of a sudden he's like, sorry, no, we're not going there today. Sharp left turn ahead. That's not where we're going. Where are we going?
Okay.
But it's not my problem because I'm not driving. And I think about our house church and things too. And all those 7 years of Sunday morning and Sunday night and Wednesday night and Saturday Bible club and the 7 of us plus 1 or 2 people, maybe kids why are we going to church? Nobody's coming again today. Well, God didn't tell us to save people. He told us to be faithful. So until God tells us we're not doing this anymore, this is what we're doing. I think the faithfulness is huge, because when if that's what he's revealed, then that's what we're to do. That's part of my push towards the vision too, because if God is revealing something to do, if this is what he showed you to now, like be faithful in this. But then when he shows you something bigger, now it's time to say, how do I step into that river? How do I start taking steps that direction? And sometimes it's slamming the door in your face. Like COVID shut everything down. We had nobody was going anywhere. We didn't have a choice about shutting down that little ministry and the coffee shop and whatever else we were doing. But other times it's been more of a specific direction that we knew he was, okay, we need to start working this way. We need to work with that person. We need to join this thing. The next project is,